So the sport of pickleball, it's almost a combination of tennis and ping pong. If they were to have a baby, pickleball would probably be the outcome. And that's because it's about 1/3 the size of a tennis court. So meaning it's bigger than ping pong court, but smaller than a tennis court. I've been playing for about 3.5 years, and I've been coaching for about 2 years. How I got into pickleball, I used to compete in some other sports, and I was done playing those sports. College had started, I gained a little bit of weight through college, and my mom said, "Hey, do you want to play this sport called pickleball?" I said, "Pickle what?" I didn't know exactly what it was. She said, "Yeah, there's some indoor courts in town, let's go play." We went to the indoor courts, picked up a paddle, didn't know how to play at all, hit the ball a couple times, hit it out of the air, gave it a good smash, and knew that I just fell in love with the sport and that I'd hopefully be playing it for the rest of my life. When I first picked up pickleball, I was tutoring English, Humanities, and Cultural Studies at the University of Central Florida. I was specifically working with the student athletes, and I found that not only was I getting good grades and an honors myself, but I was getting these athletes that were going on and graduating and making a bunch of money. I was also getting them good grades. So I thought, hey, if I can be a good instructor and I love sports myself, pickleball needs instructors, let me take some time to get good at pickleball and then start instructing myself. So in pickleball, because I'm still in the semi-pro level, all the tournaments that I've won have been at the semi-pro or a little bit underneath. So in the pickleball world, we have different ratings. So just beneath semi-pro, I've won a handful of titles, and then at semi-pro, I've only won a couple. My favorite thing about pickleball is constantly learning. It's a sport that is changing so quickly with new strategies, new types of shots, new types of paddles, and different types of balls, to where you're constantly developing your skills and having to get better at the sport. And so something that propels me through anything is just wanting to get better at it.
I started playing in 2019, and I used to play tennis and decided I couldn't do tennis any longer. So a friend of mine introduced me to the game. So I went over to Oviedo to the rec center and started playing there, and played until we had locked down with COVID. I always wanted to have a tennis court back in the day, but that wasn't an option. And so a pickleball court is half the size of a tennis court, and it was doable. So it was something we considered and finally pulled the trigger and made. We started building the court in February of this past year. That took probably about a week in filling the dirt, and really the process ended up taking a lot longer than we thought, but it was finished. We started in February and it was finished at the end of July. I think both for my husband and I, the best part of pickleball has been the relationships that we've made from that. I mean, we have gained friends that I think any other time we wouldn't have met them. There wouldn't have been any other time to get together with such a diverse age group of people. So we play with people that are in their early 20s and their teens all the way to their late 70s. So I don't know any other sport right now out there that you can do that and be competitive. I mean, the impact it's made on us has been so faceted. A, we have something that my husband and I can do together and excel at, so that's wonderful for your marriage. B, health-wise, I mean, we both feel more active, we feel healthier. And C, community-wise, we feel like our social circle has expanded. So this has been really a great sport, because any other sport that you do, cycling, running, they're so solitary. And this is more of a community effort. So it's been fun.